everybody, welcome back to the channel. Week 5, it is Tuesday, so Sunday I did my swim after the bike ride. Yesterday, Monday, I did CrossFit. What did we do? We did some deadlifts, and then we did an AMRAP of deadlifts and wall balls. And then in the evening, fairly late last night, I went out and did a 45-minute easy run, which at the end of that, I did 5 lots of 20-second hill sprints. I also had a bit of a shave. You can probably see aero gains, beard's come off, only for now. And then today, swim this afternoon was a CSS test. I did 400 metres in, what was it, 7:05, 7:04, 7:05, something like that. And then I did the 200 in 3:26. Not as fast as I have been, but you know, it'll do for now. You know where we are in the season. We're a few months away from Ironman, or from triathlon season, so not too worried. Pretty decent place for now. And now I'm about to head out for an hour's bike ride. Just an easy bike ride because tomorrow I've got a fairly big marathon session to do with alternating 1k efforts around about marathon pace. So just getting my bike ready before I head out for about an hour's ride. And I'm actually doing it to drop off a bit of club kit for a member who's ordered it. So I planned a route on Garmin Connect about 15 miles to this friend's house and back. I'm just sending that route to my Garmin, and then I'll just be getting the kit ready while my route gets sent over. Big fan of these Spats shoe covers at the moment. Very waterproof on the outside. They do catch a lot of, you do generate a lot of water inside them. When you take them off, your sort of calf area, lower leg, is fairly damp because they just trap in moisture and sweat, but luckily they also keep in the warm as well, so they're pretty good. And also this Spatswear head cover. Now that I've not got the warmth of my beard to keep me warm, I'll wear this daft thing instead. Right, try and find some dry gloves. They're wet still from the other day. These ones will do. Yeah, that'll do for now. Right. Hopefully that route is on my Garmin now. Yeah. Right, there we go, we're good to go. I'm going to set off. It is very dark, so I'm not going to try and record anything. But as I said, tomorrow I've got a marathon pace run to do, so I will see you there. Okay, so quick midweek update. It is Wednesday today. On the plan for today is a hour-and-a-half run, which includes 6 lots of 1k above marathon pace, 1k below marathon pace, alternating. My legs are trashed, they really are. It's lunchtime, my quads are absolutely destroyed. I don't know why they hurt so much today. Yesterday, easy bike ride, went fine. CSS test, barely used my legs. It must be the previous day. I've got my phone here with my training peaks on it. The previous day, what did I do? CrossFit with lots of heavy weights. I think that's what it is. It just takes a few days to recover from these CrossFit sessions, and I know in the long run, no pun intended, they will definitely help Valencia and my marathon PB targets if I'm just consistent with doing the CrossFit sessions, doing the strength sessions. I absolutely know it will help, but from time to time the sessions just wipe you out. Like, my quads are done. Ain't no way I can run for an hour and a half today, so I'm going to have a bit of a reshuffle. I know my coach will approve because I tend to be very careful and selective when I do shuffle my training plan, but today should be, as I said, the hour and a half run with big block of marathon pace, and then some strength and conditioning afterwards. Tomorrow I've got a very easy 30-minute off-road run and another CrossFit session planned. What I'm probably going to do is, the other thing is, I've got out here to walk the dog and it is windy as hell today. Temperature's fine, but it's really windy, and generally with my big effort sessions like I've got on the plan for today, I would do an out and back session, so at some point I'm going to get destroyed by the wind. It's not going to work for today's session. So tomorrow the wind is a lot less, it's a bit sunnier, it's a much nicer day for it, so I'm going to swap it out. I'm going to move my marathon pace run to tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow morning before my CrossFit session. I'll probably end it, I might do it in Norwich somewhere, maybe even around the track, and then go straight to CrossFit. So the CrossFit will be straight after the run, and then the 30-minute easy run that I should have done, I reckon I'm just going to bin that off. You know, I might lose a 30-minute run overall in the week, but I will have done 2 decent CrossFit sessions, which will be far more beneficial. What else have I got? Friday I've got a bit of a swim and a short bike ride. Saturday I'm doing a fairly hard park run, and then Sunday a long steady run. So I reckon, can you hear this wind? There's no way I'm running an hour and a half marathon pace in this. You know, it's not going to work, and my quads are wrecked. I don't think I hit my paces. It would do me more, it would do more to affect my overall training physically and mentally than trying to do it with destroyed legs on a horrid windy day than it would be to move it to tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. It's good to you know, I don't want to shuffle things to put 2 hard days back to back or to have too many days off. I won't do that, but if in the grand scheme of this week I lose a 30-minute run, I'm not too worried. So I've been worrying about this run all morning. I'm not going to worry anymore. I'm going to move it to tomorrow. 10-mile run today with about 12k in the middle of over-unders. Tired, stressed, DOMs in my quads, but getting it done. That's the main thing, getting it done. DOMs from CrossFit 2 days ago, wrecked my quads, but we keep going, we get it done. Well, I got the run finished. Oh, that was hard work. That was a stressful run. That I was putting myself under a lot of pressure anyway. I wanted to run between 10 and 11:30 a.m. and then that left me an hour and about 10 minutes to get showered, get changed, and drive up to CrossFit for 12:45. But within about 10 or 15 minutes of starting the run, I got a phone call. Just stressful stuff. Stuff that you can't do anything at the time because you're 2 miles down the road in the middle of nowhere, trying to do a run that you want to get done at a certain time, and you want to move on and do other things, and then all you can think about on the run is solving these stressful situations, and it just, the heart rate goes through the roof. And I'm running, you know, 7:45 miling, which is a comfortable pace, really. You know, it's just a little tiny bit quicker than current marathon pace, so in terms of 5-minute efforts it should be more than very comfortable. But my heart rate was up in the 180s, purely caused by the stress and all the things going through your head, and it's really difficult then to get the stress out of your head and try and relax and think, look, there's nothing I can do about this just now, get the run done and then sort the situation out later. You just can't do that. All you can think about is how high your heart rate is because of the stress, and then that drives your heart rate up even higher. I mean, the last effort, I'm 7:40 miling, which again, heart rate should barely be above steady, you know, it should be about 165, 170 I suppose, and it's up at 186 or whatever, purely caused by stress and knowing I'm stressed and knowing my heart rate is high and worrying about my heart rate. But anyway, I got the run done, 10 miles in total, average 8 15 miling. It was basically 6 by 1k on, 1k off. So the 1k ons were about 7:40 and the offs were about 8:40. So all done, got home, quickly changed my top, grabbed a cup of tea, grabbed a banana and a Morton's energy bar, hopped in my wife's car and whizzed up to CrossFit, and I'm here with 10 minutes to spare. So we're all good. We're back on track. Stress, what do you do about it? Stress when running, it's a nightmare. When I'm running without stress, it's amazing, it makes such a difference. Your heart rate is through the roof. You know, running without stress. It's a beautiful sunny day. Look outside, it's lovely, gorgeous sunshine out there. About 5 degrees, but feels a lot warmer in the sunshine. And stress in your head just ruins it. It really does. But what can you do about it? You've got to try and, the more you try and get it out of your head, you can't get it out of your head. That's the thing. The more you think, right, I'm stressed, calm down, think about the sunshine and the tweeting birds and the beautiful day, you know you're just distracting yourself from what's really going through your head. What's best to do? I guess when the heart rate's that high, it probably makes sense just to bring the pace down a little bit, because it turned from a steady marathon pace session into an all-out effort session, which wasn't the focus of the day. But anyway, it's done. I'm now at CrossFit. God knows if I'm going to survive the session, but we're here and we will get it done. Good morning. Welcome to a small car park just near Bushy Park. Whew. So I'm on a little overnight van trip to run the famous and celebrated Bushy Park parkrun in about an hour and a half's time, which is exciting. I was in the area last night. I've got my running gear and I thought, why not? I'm so close. I've not run this one before, so this is the first ever parkrun location. Bushy Park, just near Hampton Wick and Kingston upon Thames. Our own little parkrun in Harleston gets about 50-60 runners. I think this one gets about 1,500 or so every week. So I'm super excited to go and run it, but first I need to wake up, get up, get the kettle on and get moving. This car park was completely empty when I parked here last night. I woke up in the morning, and it is totally full. Oh dear. Anyway, let me get up, let me get dressed, and I'll see you shortly. Comfiest bed in the world, that one. I'll get all the curtains open, get some light in and get brewing. Okay, so the kettle is on. I've cleaned my teeth, I've put my contact lenses in, I'm starting to feel a little bit more awake and ready for a parkrun. I should have been doing this with a friend today, but his flights got changed, things got moved around, and I had the option of driving home last night. I drove here, you know, I drive down to Surrey quite regularly, it's about 2.5 hours each way. I drove down yesterday morning, had some good meetings, had a nice bike ride, and then because today's parkrun with a friend was cancelled, I had the option of driving home again last night, but I thought, you know what, I help out at Harleston Parkrun every week. I've told them I'm not going to be there this week. I've told them I'm doing a different parkrun, so I'll just stay down here in the van and do one on my own. a night in the van is about as comfortable a night as you can get. I use this Park4Night app to find somewhere quiet and free, and I am literally a stone's throw from the Thames. Lovely little quiet country car park, free to enter, no payments. And it was absolutely quiet as anything last night, and I woke up to a full car park. I didn't hear any of them arrive. And yeah, lovely. So how's this week going? Let me see. So it's obviously Saturday today because it's parkrun day. Tomorrow I've got a 2-hour long run to do. You saw the run I did the other day. It was hellish. My legs were so tired from the CrossFit on Monday that I had to move the run back a day. But even so, it was a stressful run caused by just external things going on. Heart rate was high. I was dying. My heart rate was so high at what should be a comfortable pace that I got it done. That's all I could do was get it done, and I got it done, and I got home and I had time to grab a banana and a Morton energy bar and obviously a cup of tea, jump in the van, pile up to Norwich to go to CrossFit, where I got there in time, and the session was really good. I really enjoyed it. It took all my troubles away from me, to be honest. It was lots of rowing and squats, alternating, descending numbers of rowing and squats with increasing weight on the bar. Yeah, really enjoyed it. And then yesterday I just did an hour's easy ride with my mate, just e-biking around the Surrey Hills. So what have I got tomorrow? 2-hour easy run, I think. 2-hour easy run, so that'll just be somewhere out on the trails back home. Regular roads, just a very gentle easy run. But I'm looking forward to this park run today. I'm going to see how I feel. The plan was to go about 7:30 miling, but I might just see if I can't get swept along a little bit quicker than that. I might have a bit of a go at it. I'm not in sub 20 shape, but it's only 20 minutes, isn't it? It's only 21.5 minutes, 22 minutes or whatever. I might have a little go. We'll see how we're doing. Anyway, once I've had a cup of tea, I'll get my running gear on and we'll head out and we'll head off towards the Bushy parkrun course. Right, I think it is time to head off. Key, phone. Why do we all do that? Key, phone, GoPro, let's go. Awful parking last night, but I made it work. So we're going over Hampton Court Bridge now, over the Thames, Hampton Court over there. Hive of activity this morning. Lots of runners all heading in the same direction. Just try and get over this path over here off the road. There's a few more people than we get at Halston.
My name's Andy, I'm co-event director here. Welcome to where it all started nearly 20 years ago! Do we have anybody brand new to parkrun? Welcome. So, do we have any visitors here? Oh, just a few. Hey, is there anybody here from South Africa? Yeah. How about Australia? Okay. Anyone from New Zealand? Australia, you won it! Well done. This is a one-lap course. I'm going through the course very easy. We've got marshals everywhere. Is there anyone doing a sub 15-minute park run? Well done. Look at the course map. Can't help you. Okay. The start is over there. You can see the cones. It's very congested at the start because we funnel down past that van, leap over it if you have to, past these logs. There'll be marshals guarding them all, so don't worry, it does get very congested. So if you want a really quick time, go near the front. If you're happy to be squeezed in, just go with the flow, okay? I should also point out that amongst us all are the 5K Your Way Move Against Cancer. They're gathering today, I forgot to mention, well done, you're all welcome. So, we're down there, there's a marshal at the end, about 1K right at the end. We then go towards the middle, there's a middle point, I call it the kissing point, because you see it at 2K, and you might even see some runners, the faster ones, at 4K. Don't worry, give yourselves a round of applause!
Runners, let's go!
Well, the one lap of Bushy is equally as hard as our 3-lap, 47-lap corner parkrun at Halston. Thank you, Marshall. Really pleased with that. Held about 6:50 all the way around. Thank you, Marshall. Nice early morning run. No breakfast. It's over before your brain realises it, right? Good job. Now we're in the token queue. Just collect a token, get it scanned. Thank you. Well, that was a bit crazy. I got to the front of the barcode scanning queue and I didn't have my barcode because I've changed my watch. I did have my barcode on my watch before, but I've changed it. It wasn't there. Anyway, quickly downloaded from an email. And then, who did I bump into? An old favourite of mine, Nell McAndrew, the original Lara Croft. I saw her at London Marathon about, 12 years ago. And I took a photo with her at the finish line of London Marathon. And then lost it when I changed laptops. I was gutted. I've got a bit of a soft spot for Nell McAndrew. But spotted her and grabbed a quick photo, which has made my morning, to be honest. I almost didn't come here, and I did. What was my finish time? Doesn't even matter. I saw Nell McAndrew. 21 something, I don't even know. 21, sub 22 I think, 21:30, I don't know. Doesn't even matter. It was a good old run. And now I've got a 1 mile jog back to the van, and then go and get some breakfast somewhere. But there we go, Bushy Park run, done. There he is. I'm just heading my way back to the van, going back past Hampton Court, which is just on my left here, back over Hampton Court Bridge, down the road, and move back to the van. And there we are, back through the packed streets of Hampton, over the bridge, into this car park. I slept the night in last night. Here we are back. And there we are back. That is this week done. Back in the van. What a success, what a great morning. Loved that park run. nice to really give it some, see what fitness I've got. 6:54 miling I think it was in the end, 21:26. Pretty pleased with that. That was pretty much all out effort. Heart rate was 190s towards the end, so that is an all out effort, and it's time now for a cup of tea. But that has been a really good week, to be honest. Pulled success out of a crisis with the stress caused midweek, or the stress that I had midweek sort of ruining one run, but a couple of good CrossFit sessions. Some good runs, got a nice long run tomorrow which will be nice and chilled. The stress, if you're wondering, I think has cleared, so we're on for a good few days. Next week is a little bit of a down week. I've got a bit of an easier week before a final push towards Tokyo, which is coming up soon. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Whack some comments in, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already on my push towards 1,000 subscribers. I'm very grateful for all the comments that I get so far. Please let me know what you're up to, how your week's gone, what you're training for, what races you've got coming up, and I'll see you on the next week's video. Take care, bye.